needed. Oh my goodness! He's going into the fence.
There's more repairs needed.
Qualifying is complete for tomorrow's race at New Hampshire. Yes, high chance of rain tomorrow at New Hampshire, so it's most likely going to be a Monday race. Early warning, there you go. But the qualifying session was a little bit crazier than expected. Kyle Busch crashed out in practice. Early in practice, he had scraped the wall, hit the wall with his right rear, had to do some repairs, but he still made it into the final round of qualifying. He was one of the top 10 quickest. Then he crashed. So, that was a big headline. Kyle Busch crashing in qualifying, and he's going to have to start at the back. I don't know if they're going to a backup car or not. It wasn't as much damage as you would have expected with that type of crash, but something interesting I thought Dale Jr. pointed out was that when he was crashing, there was no way to avoid the wall. He was going to hit the wall. So to minimize the amount of impact he had on the wall, he actually kept his foot in the gas, so he would be going forward a little bit. Obviously he's still spinning out of control towards the wall, but if he had locked up the brakes, he would have pancaked the wall pretty hard with the rear of the car, and it would have done more damage. So keeping his foot in the throttle essentially kept his car from having more damage. Thought that was a very interesting point from Dale Jr. Meanwhile, the king of New Hampshire, Christopher Bell, won the pole. He won this race last year. Has always been good at New Hampshire in his career. He has multiple Xfinity Series wins there. If it wasn't for darkness in 2021, he would have won the Cup race that year at New Hampshire as well. For some reason, New Hampshire just suits him so well. I don't know what it is about that track, but it's his stomping grounds. He is so good at New Hampshire. Joe Gibbs Racing, or Toyota as a whole, I should say, was pretty good. Front row for Bell and Truex. Truex has been good, but is still looking for that first New Hampshire victory. Tyler Reddick in 6th, Bubba Wallace in 8th. But then Denny Hamlin in 20th, and Ty Gibbs is starting last because he about wrecked in qualifying. Got really, really loose, was sliding, basically drifting, and he was able to save it, but unfortunately it completely killed his time, so he is starting last. Other than that, Eric Almirola is starting 3rd. New Hampshire has been a good track to him. It's his last win in his Cup Series as of now. He won there in 2021. Looking to do that again because he's going to need a win to make the playoffs. And it's been a not good year for him, but they do have a little bit of momentum rolling for him. They led the most laps last week at Atlanta, won the pole at Atlanta last week, now starting 3rd. It's a promising couple of weeks for him. They can continue that momentum. Potentially, maybe they can win their way into the playoffs. Ford as a whole looked good. They had 4 Fords in the final 10. Chevrolet, Hendrick Motorsports specifically, not as strong as they usually are. Only one of their cars, 2 Chevrolets in the final 10 with Kyle Busch and William Byron. Only 1 Hendrick Motorsports car. Austin Dillon with a good qualifying session in 11th. That's essentially the qualifying report. I hadn't made a video in a few days. Thought I'd do a quick little thing on qualifying. Kyle Busch crashing, Christopher Bell on pole. Let me know your thoughts on qualifying. I'll see you guys for the race whenever it is. I would anticipate Monday, so don't get your hopes up for tomorrow. It's supposed to be a lot of rain in New Hampshire, but see you guys for that video, that post-race video, and I may do something for the delay. Not sure yet, but if I do, I'll let you know in the community post, and tomorrow morning I'll still do my normal who will win the race poll, so make sure to go vote on that. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day.